They ain't gonna take off our clothes.
You all are in for a treat. We got both of these doctors in the house
And
tonight.
she wow.
Woo! This one is. She wow. We gonna have a vote on this tonight. But anyway, welcome to the Talk of Life Talk Show with Elma, Kimberly, Linda, and we're going to introduce these wild ladies. We're going to introduce these ladies here. D&D, doctor in the house. But we're going to see a different doctor tonight. So just hold on. I tell you, I'm just so excited. I tell you, I'm just so excited. I can't even get to my scripture, Kimberly. Every time Doctor,
Man.
I'm calling you Dr. Barnes tonight. Is in the house. I can't think because she keeps me going. Okay, but we're so happy y'all here with us tonight,
Thank you.
and we're gonna see a different doctor tonight. Okay, Dr. Chef. I'm gonna call her Dr. Chef tonight. Okay. All right. Philippians 1:6 says, whatever God has started in you, you gotta finish until the day He come back. That's my, but read it for yourself. Philippians 1:6. I'm not adding or subtracting. I'm just saying it because I'm getting older and I can't remember how the scripture read all the time. Okay. So charge it to my new age. I'm the big 60, y'all. Woo! Yes. And this is cinnamon. This is cinnamon, baby. Woo! Cinnamon. Calm down, Elma. Dr. Barnes always do this to me. Okay. Dr. Barnes always get me stirred up. Okay, now, this is something I want y'all to think about. If you want to see real social distancing, loan somebody some money. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that?
Some people, it's true.
Is that true?
That's true.
I mean, you don't
They
see-
split?
They split for months.
And then they look at the call ID and say, don't answer that phone. I thought that was so cute. Kimberly, what you say about that?
That's true. That's cute.
Is that true?
Yeah.
If Kimberly says true, it's true. Now check this one out, you all. If your ex now,
Not the egg.
the ex mistakenly sent you $80,000 to your account and called you and asked you to send it back, can you give me 3 words you would tell him?
Hell to the no.
That was more than 3 though.
That was more than, she had to add another word to that
It
one.
was stuck together.
Hell to the no. Hell to the no. That's 4. Okay, y'all, who can give me 3 words though?
No habla anglais.
Yeah.
If your ex mistakenly sent you $80,000 to your account, 80,000 now, and call you to send it back, 3 words. I don't know what that interpretation was. Though.
No speak English.
Oh no.
Say la vie.
What you say, Kimberly?
Say la vie.
That's right.
Come on,
I'm just not answering.
you're not gonna call ID? No way, Jose. I thought that was funny, though. I really thought that was funny. Okay, so tonight we have Chef here and Dr. Baylor, and we're going to eat some of these delicious foods that this doctor over here get almost every week, right? Every week. That's really why she's so fast.
That's not the reason, but
But we gonna get off of their sauce tonight, okay? I'm mustard, because I'm yellow. This is my sauce here. I'm yellow sometime, okay? What are you?
I'm Miracle Whip because there's always a miracle in every taste.
I thought she was gonna say always a miracle in every whip. Woo! Whip.
That's
Okay,
good.
whip it up. Okay. Come on, Fasty over here.
Me? Okay, well, I can go between slap your mama.
What? Slap your mama?
Come on.
Ooh, I would be dead. And what's up?
And Elma always says I'm the devil's advocate,
Yeah.
so I'm red devil.
She's a red devil. Okay, so tonight we're going to see. I didn't give you no
I'm
sauce.
water because I go else.
Oh.
Now she need water to cool off.
Yes.
So
Lots of water.
I didn't get you a sauce because you're going to tell us about all your sauces, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to see tonight Is it gonna be red sauce or I'd slap your mama? Slap
In
your
case you
mama.
didn't know.
Suicide.
That's suicide and kill that boy. Or Miracle Whip whipping it up or yellows, mustard, all natural.
Oh.
Which sauce
Calgon, take
is
him.
it going to be? Because if you act up, I'll squirt you.
Okay.
Mm.
That was
That's the over 60.
that was good.
That's what's going on.
See?
When you get to be 60, baby,
Say
hey,
anything. Filter
it's
is
getting
gone.
hot in here. Okay, but tonight we are going to try out some sauce tonight. And I'm going to give you a little bit of info. Oh, I hate this first word though. Healthy. I hate this first word, healthy.
Don't hate it.
Don't hate it, but I know it's good, okay? But anyway, it's just something about that word healthy.
It makes you
But
stop.
I like it because we equate it with not being good, no flavor,
Yeah.
boring,
Yeah.
and it really isn't because chef can tell you how.
And
Dr.
Chef gonna
Chef,
tell us
Dr.
how.
Chef.
And Chef gonna tell us how.
How.
Okay.
Dr.
Yes.
Chef.
Okay, so Dr. Chef here, she is a doctor, but tonight we're going to look at her as being Dr. C, the chef in the house, okay?
Amen.
Healthy eating can be tasty. That's it. Tasty.
Tasty.
Is the motto that Dr. Baylor believes in, and this belief as well as a desire to serve the senior. Are we seniors?
Yeah.
Are we seniors?
I don't feel
Y'all
like
are.
Wait a minute, Dr. Dr. Moore said she Now, Kim always said AARP, okay? Kim always said AARP. So, I guess I am a senior. I'm 60, huh?
Yeah, you got your AR.
It's just
But I've been had my AARP
You get
since
that
I
at
was 50.
45.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can get them. So anyway, the senior community. Oh, I see. I should have finished reading. Okay, it says the senior community led her to become franchise owner of what?
Chefs for seniors.
Chef for
Wow.
Seniors. Woo!
That's neat.
Okay, so you are located in Arlington,
Yes.
Grand Prairie, and in-home meal preparation services that focuses on creating delicious, healthy, nutritious. It's just so hard to say those words. Meals that can be customized to address specific dietary concerns. Okay, so tonight we're going to see what is all this about. Okay, all right. The last time the doctor was on our show, we was dealing with her talking about being a what kind of doctor?
Clinical pharmacist. So
Ooh.
doctor of pharmacy.
Okay,
Oh.
and then this doctor over here talked about
Sex.
sex.
That was the last time.
That was
last
because
time.
we haven't got a chance to show y'all that show, but it's coming up soon.
Well, I wasn't on
But
to talk about
sex in
sex,
with the seniors,
but it works.
but it
So
was.
I've heard. You know,
I learned a lot from it. But both of these are actually doctors. They are real doctors, you all, that have their degrees. So, but tonight we're going to talk to the chef
Yes.
about Chef for Seniors.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so give me a little. What is this? Your passion or what?
So just like you read, healthy eating, I believe it can be nutritious.
Oh,
And tasty.
Okay.
So we talked about last time a little bit. I went through a health journey, lost weight, and really found out
That's right. She sure did mention that.
yes, that I really liked cooking and found healthy ways to make the food I like taste good.
Okay.
So while I was still working at my former employer, they asked me to meal prep for them.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's
so
awesome.
I realized that I really did like it. They asked me probably for maybe 6 months to do it, and I was just like, no.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because you cook for yourself and
Right.
you think you're okay.
Right.
But you don't necessarily go cooking, for everybody.
somebody else is gonna
exactly,
like it.
is gonna
Yeah.
like it.
Right.
And so, it started with 2 people and it quickly became to like 10 people.
Wow.
And then it went up, and I probably had about 18 people consistently for over a year.
Let me ask you something. When you was cooking for these 18 people,
Yes.
was it different? I mean, was it based on their bodies or what they could eat, or was it just one flat
So
meal?
back then it wasn't based on what they could just eat, but I gave them a menu choice. So, and it was all, like healthy. Like I might do turkey meatloaf and mashed cauliflower.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah. Or, we had all kind of things. I would make chicken lettuce wraps and just, different kind of.
That sounds good.
And I would give them, they could select some things for the week. And so I would, bring them, we would still work. And then I was just trying to figure out what all I was going to do next. Because, we talked about, I always loved being a pharmacist, but I just knew where I wasn't where I'm supposed to be forever.
Okay, so you're not doing the pharmacy now, right? Are you just straight chef for seniors?
No, I still have a nutrition and pharmacy consulting business separate from Chefs for Seniors.
Okay.
But I don't work a full-time job for somebody else anymore.
Okay, so you
full entrepreneurship, owner. Yes.
So you are the owner.
I'm the owner.
Are you the owner?
I am the franchise
owner. Isn't that awesome, y'all? She is the owner.
Yes.
I love it. I'm gonna eat that food. Just because she's the owner, y'all.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're in 2020, right? Yes. So early 2019, my mom actually has a friend in Houston that used this service.
Really?
Yes. And so she just happened to tell me about it. I don't think she thought I was going to move towards it so quickly, but I called, contacted the franchisors. We had, conversations, meetings, went through a whole process. And it fit.
Wow.
Yep. And so last March, I bought the franchise. I went for training in May, and then I opened the franchise in July of last year. So I've been in business a little over a year.
Now, I'm going to ask this question. Did you pray over this?
Absolutely.
Yes, I love it.
Absolutely.
And you got your answer.
And I got my answer. And then I still fought it for a while because, I was just like, you never really, I've done business, but never owned the whole business. That. So I fought it and thought I was going to be able to do both, for a while. And I knew I couldn't do both.
So how long does it actually take you to prepare a meal?
So you don't just get one meal. Okay. When I come in, you get 4 different options. Okay. And so it's a week's worth of meals. And it usually takes about 2.5 hours.
To do what, a week?
To do the 4 menu choices, and each menu choice will make 2 to 4 servings. Okay. So it usually takes about 2.5 hours from start to finish.
So how is it gonna come in these?
Yes. So when I'm done, I package it up, I label it for you.
She puts it in the refrigerator.
Yes, I'll put it in the refrigerator for you. Yep. Wipe everything down, clean it off, sanitize, wear my mask when I'm in there cooking. We go over the menu options for the next week. And yes, ma'am.
So are you cooking these meals at their homes?
Yes, we cook in their homes.
Oh, so you go into their homes and they pick out what they want, and then you prepare this for a whole week.
Yes, ma'am.
So how many of these would they have for a whole week?
So it depends on what you select. So something like a tamale pie or the chicken pot pie, which are more like casserole type dishes, are going to make 4 servings. Usually the salmon or a fish dish will make 2, but Dr. Barnes really likes salmon, so we generally make 3. We'll generally make 3.
One for the father, one
for the son.
There you go.
All the salmon in one.
Yeah, but we can come in and we can either scale up a little bit. Not above 4, or scale down. So it might be that something is only 2, 3. Maybe for somebody that's smaller, more frail, it might just be 1.
Oh, okay. Is it for morning? Is it breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or just?
So we have all options on the menu. We have, so there's a section with breakfast options, usually about 2 to 3 breakfast options. Okay. We just started a lighter fare menu. So there's maybe about 5 options on there.
What is a lighter fare?
So it's going to be like a 7-layer dip, or maybe a soup, something that's not gonna be as filling as like your tamale pie or your salmon, what you would think of as your typical dinner meals. And then we have about 8 options for dinner choices, and you select 4 from our standard menu. We also have a custom service too.
So I could get breakfast if I wanted to, and I can also order lunch and dinner.
Whatever 4 you
I
want
to pay for.
Whatever 4 options you want for that week.
Wow.
You can order it.
Order the week before.
Yes.
So when she comes, like for instance, she came to my house today at 10 o'clock. She's always 10 o'clock.
On time.
By 12:30, rolling up out, and it's as if she's never there, except it smells good because I don't cook. So it's like, because there used to be times when I wasn't there, I give her a key because I trust her, and she comes in, I open the door at 1 o'clock or whatever. Oh, she been here. I got food.
Smells good, huh?
So and she cleans up everything, so it's as if she was never there except for the food. So I mean, I've been a client since March.
Since March, yeah.
What, last year?
No, of this year. Of this year, of 2020.
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
So you buy the food or she
I go to the grocery store.
Wow.
So that's why we go over the menu the week before. So I already know what to go to the grocery store and get. We try to make sure we're not leaving any produce, any fresh perishable foods. We do generally have like a shelf in the kitchen or in the pantry, and then maybe in the refrigerator for things that we don't use all of at one time. But it's not gonna be like lettuce or extra meat or things like that. Like it's gonna be the things that we just couldn't use. So maybe milk or eggs, rice, things like that will be, and we have a little space, but we buy just what we need for the service.
Okay, and all that's included in the price
of the standard of the service. Yeah.
So when you give me the price of it, that's all I pay, no extra.
Yeah, there's two charges. So you're charged for the groceries because you reimburse for the groceries, and then you're charged for the service, nothing extra.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So what is the total price?
So it depends because we have a standard service, like I said, and then we have a custom service. So I have like clients who have renal or kidney disease or might be looking for more specialized foods or diets, and that's going to take more time. So then there's a different charge for that. So I always sit down and talk with the client so we can see what's the best option for them.
Okay.
Do you take credit card?
We do actually. It's the best
wow,
way.
That's good.
So we take I take the information, not we. I take the information. So say you were interested.
Right.
So you would call me and say, okay, Miss Elma, I'm going to come and do a consultation. So we come in, I'll look at your kitchen, make sure I can cook in the kitchen. Okay. Because if your kitchen doesn't work, then it's not going to be a good option for you.
So what do you mean if my kitchen doesn't work?
Well, say there's somebody. I mean, I've had people like one of the burners didn't work. Okay. Or, maybe it's not.
See, mine worked because I didn't use it. I don't use it. My kitchen is just like new.
Yeah. You don't use it. Just say he did it.
She uses it now.
Yes. But
so it's your kitchen.
Yes. Yeah. So we
2.5 hours.
Come in there once a week. Yep, for 2.5 hours. But I'll come in, assess it, go over everything with you. I'll look and see what you already have in your pantry the first time so that we're not adding extra spices or anything that you already have. I'll go in your refrigerator, see if you already have eggs or milk or butter or anything like that. And then I'll give you a card to fill out. So find out if you have any food allergies, see how often you want the service. So do you want me to come once a week? Do you want me to come every other week? Find out, like I said, if you have any special dietary concerns. So if you have high blood pressure, we don't really use salt anyway. But making sure that we're not using salt, or if you're diabetic, making sure, we're giving you those options. Now, I will say also on our standard menu, it actually will tell you if it's gluten-free, dairy-free, if it's diabetic friendly, low sodium. So you'll know those going up front. It's a vegetarian, things like that. So you'll know that up front. And then I give you, a card form, a credit card authorization form, and you fill that out. I take it, I put your information into our system, and then I shred that paper.
Oh, that's
so then
good.
You don't have to worry about anything else. I just, when the service is done at the end of the day, and then once the service is done, I'll charge you at the end of the day for the service.
Oh, okay. Have you had anyone to say, "Ooh, I don't like this" after you, cook it?
Yeah, I mean, not right after I cook.
You said it too. I told you, doctor is just.
Well, and she's not the only one. No, she's not the only one.
I tell y'all, she's a mess up here. Okay, so what you actually told her?
But see, I'm an honest person, and we've known each other. And it's just that you don't know until you try something.
You try it.
That's
right. And once I tried, a particular dish, I said, I don't think it wasn't anything that she did. She did it correctly. It was just my taste bud. And I said, and I like to try new things. So I tried, and I said, I don't think I like that one. And I appreciate it because she doesn't get
all upset.
It's like, I'm paying you, so you got to, you need to, cook what I like. So she's open to that. So I think that's great. Yeah. And I, it's only been, and I gave her a 5-star because she asked me
to
gets
do
me
it.
to do that. Google. Once you
Google
figure out
it.
how to do it.
Yeah.
We
I
need
don't know.
those 5 stars.
That's right.
So
I didn't ask for the
I
5
said,
star.
No, I gave her 5 stars. I said because even if there were a few things that I didn't like,
Right.
I said that gives her that. I want to give her that confidence, to,
Right.
to
Keep
shoot
going.
for. But I've been pleased with it.
Thank
I
you.
really have. I think I've gained weight from it, but I think that may be the Corona thing too. But everything do it, the food. But the thing is, like for instance, the chicken pot pie is my favorite.
Really?
And I had it today before she could probably even get it out of the oven almost. But I love it, and you all will love it too. But when I find one that I like,
Yeah.
almost every week I'm going for
Wow, this is exciting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's
You've been doing this since March.
it since March.
So you've been cooking for her all through the
all through the
Often-
pandemic.
And see,
Yeah.
that's what makes it
Yeah.
beautiful
That's
because I don't have to
awesome,
go
yeah.
to the grocery store with all those
yeah.
folks coughing and
Yeah.
going the wrong way. Because I can come home and she's
it's
got my
already-
food boxed
yeah.
up and
You just grab it and put it in the
and
microwave?
and,
Oh, wow.
and I go for it. I eat it right out of there. It's like, I'm in prison, but I eat it just like
Like, she said,
and you
like
wash
you in
them
what? Did you
in
say-
prison.
She said prison, but I don't think
no,
Oh, yeah.
no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
But
That
it's
is
really good.
awesome.
And it is, you asked about the cost, and I know you probably didn't want to say the cost. I'll put it this way: it's much cheaper than what I was doing, which was eating out every day.
That's right.
And from a health standpoint, it's better because I'm eating healthily
Right.
versus just going to McDonald's or someplace like that and spending $10, $12 a day. It's much less, especially if I don't eat the whole thing. Then I can have it actually even longer. So it's very cost effective for me.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And groceries generally are about $50
Mhm.
Okay.
a week, or when
that's
I
not
come
bad.
in. Yeah,
Mhm.
because like I said, we're buying just what we need. And then because I'm in the house every week or every other week, I have a running inventory of, I pretty much know what's already in there.
Mhm.
So it's not like every week I'm buying rice again,
Right.
Okay,
and
so
paying that.
you have that in there.
Yeah, so I can
Mhm.
pay attention to what it is. And sometimes Dr. Martins, if maybe we missed a week for some reason, she could send me a picture
Mhm.
of
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 what's
what's
still
still
there,
there. So because
Mhm.
when you're
That's neat.
doing
Mhm.
all the different people, sometimes you will forget
Right.
what
Yeah.
all is in somebody
Mhm.
else's kitchen.
Wow.
But I will say, like she said, we want the feedback because
Right. That's good.
that's how we make sure you're happy and you'll
Mhm.
keep coming.
Right.
Because if you don't like it, or maybe the portion was too
Mhm.
big, or maybe the portion was too small. I remember the first time I made the salmon, she liked it, but she was like, "Can you make it a little bit more crispy?" Like she likes
Okay.
so after that,
It was crispy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So we
like that.
So
or I don't like really spicy
Yeah.
foods.
Uh-huh.
And so I said, when I start eating, it's like my mouth is burning. It's like, okay, that's something a little spicy. So I tell her,
Yep.
so then
Uh-huh.
the next time she makes an adjustment,
Right,
so I don't
right.
have that problem anymore. So
Right.
I think it's just great opportunity.
It
And
is,
yeah.
even though it says chefs for seniors, you do
do
see
not
people
have-
that
yeah.
you don't have to be a
you
senior.
don't not have to be
Well,
a
we
senior to
all-
use our
I'm a
service.
senior.
I mean, y'all are seniors,
Yeah.
but
But
It
you
doesn't have
don't. If you're a busy
Yeah.
mom,
Mhm.
or maybe you're trying to, or maybe you were recently diagnosed with something, diabetes,
Right.
high blood pressure, kidney disease, and you don't really know what to eat or
Mhm.
how to eat. We can come in. We can also work with if you have a dietitian or
Mhm.
nutritionist, we can work with them. So
Wow, that
you
is-
can get the information and pass it along. We can make sure we're building the diet or the menu around that. So, it's just a lot of win-wins. And then we also do dinner parties, or we call them non-standard
okay.
services also. Like we'll still come in your home and cook the food for you. So that's always an
Wow.
option
like
too.
for birthdays,
Yeah.
like next month.
Yeah.
Whose
Yeah.
birthday is next month? Oh my
Oh,
God. What day is it?
Be a month. November 1st through 30. November the 1st through 30.
You gotta have one day that you actually came into the world.
It took me several days, though. My mom took several days. November 30th. November
Okay,
30th.
November 30th. Okay. I'm ending my birthday this month.
I
The
know.
31st is so hard. But
Yeah.
okay, I have a question.
Okay.
What if I do not want you coming in my kitchen? Can you cook it for me and bring it to me?
No. Unfortunately, with Chefs for Seniors, it has to be in your home.
Okay, that's a good question.
Yeah.
though.
No, it
Because
is.
some people want,
Yeah.
don't want you to cook in their kitchen. So I
Yeah.
thought I asked.
No,
so
and
you
that's-
have to come in.
Yeah.
And we
So-
go ahead.
I'm sorry. So what if? Okay, you say most of diabetics, high blood pressure. Have any of your clientele said that their blood pressure went down and
That's a good
the
one.
diabetes?
Mhm.
It helped them.
Yeah, so I have had one, and then the franchise is still growing. So I connect with a lot of other franchisors too, and they have also had great results. So people are either not having to go to the doctor as often as they used to because we're cooking to the specifications that they need because they just really didn't know what to do before.
Right.
So do you deal with heart
people
clients as well?
Yeah, I mean, with anything, if you have any kind of heart disease or anything like that, and you need more of a specialized menu, we absolutely can do that.
But the food's not that good.
But
heart stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, it can be though. It can be. And that's why I said it's just we have to find the right things. You use the right seasonings, the right herbs and spices. No, you can't use salt. No, it's not a salt. Slap your mama. Now mustard you can.
See, that's me why I love mustard. See,
slap your mama.
What about Miracle Whip?
Well, we might have to be a little.
See, that's me why y'all keep my salt.
Yeah,
I knew I was gonna win tonight.
But it doesn't mean that we don't use it at all. Right. We just minimize how much of it we use, and then up the flavor with other herbs and spices, and figure out what it is you like so that you can still enjoy it.
But see, Linda will be like that, slap your mama. But see, she wants to eat all this stuff that she knows she shouldn't be eating.
Amen.
But I cook it and she
about it. Amen.
She tell the truth. Nothing unexpected when I throw down. She love to eat. She be there.
Oh,
she get that old biscuit.
Oh, biscuit. Oh, damn.
Like cilantro, and we didn't use like rosemary and tarragon. So those are spices I've fallen in love with.
Yeah. And a lot of times there's things I didn't eat when I was a kid that I absolutely love now. And that's why I tell people you just have to play around with it because once you kind of cut things out, your palate comes back differently. Yes. So you learn to like different herbs and spices, and you don't miss the salt.
Exactly.
But could you also have a reaction to those herbs and spices?
I mean, it's possible if you've never had it before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You won't know until you try it that first time.
Yeah.
It's a new way to eat.
It's a new way to eat.
I love it.
Yeah.
So what did you say was spicy?
Rosemary's nice.
Rosemary.
Cilantro.
I could almost put that on everything.
Really?
It's good on potatoes.
Oh, it is?
On the little red potatoes.
Rosemary.
Rosemary is good on little red potatoes.
I've never heard of it.
You love the smell as well.
Really?
That's a beautiful
I
smell.
just got hit with lemon pepper.
I have used it a little bit.
Yeah. I can even put it on my salad, and it changes the flavor of the salad.
And I love cilantro. I put
never
cilantro.
had. What was it? Tarragon?
Cilantro.
Dang, y'all got all these big time words.
I like
to pronounce
cilantro.
all these words.
You've had cilantro.
Have I really? How do you know I had it?
Because we had it.
I don't know. How you know? Linda know all this.
Rosas. When we go to Rosa, you have cilantro.
Oh, is that what it is? I just go have to eat. I don't even know what's on there. I just Linda usually get everything and she slices up for me. And she has really spoiled me. And she puts everything and I just sit there and look at her. And I just eat it. She gonna make sure my plate and everything is all pretty. And my sister took it, she said, look how long it take her to do her plate. She gotta slice it this way, slice it. She must have said by the time she could do slice, I'll finish eating.
Right.
But
I
that's
have
how she does
art. I love to see your plate when it's finished.
Oh yeah.
I like it being pretty.
Presentation.
Yeah.
Yeah, the presentation.
Then you don't want to eat it after she get through with all that slicing and dicing and all that stuff on it. So I'll be ready to eat it. She wants to slice it up and make it pretty. And then you don't want to eat it because
Well, sloppy food is no fun either, though. You don't want sloppy food.
That's true. You want to be pretty.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't have to be, like
perfect.
Hers is like
but you don't just want it all dumped on your plate like slop.
You want it to be. She want hers in like this,
unless it's sloppy joes.
But have you ever gone to somebody's kitchen and you see roaches and all of this stuff in there?
Thankfully, no.
You haven't.
No, thankfully, no. But again, that's
They
another
travel.
reason you kind of go in there.
That's right.
They travel.
Yes, and
Yeah, they
assess
do.
it, ahead of time to make sure there's nothing. Have run across. Well, can you use what's already in my freezer? Well, I don't know how long it's been in your freezer.
Uh-huh.
So most times I will tell people no.
Just start fresh.
Yeah, that we start fresh.
Yeah,
fresh.
start
That way
fresh
you
and
know
stuff.
where you coming from.
Exactly.
What's going on.
So do they come in there and be standing over you while you cooking?
Generally, no.
Nothing probably
I
would. 'Cause she
would.
love to see what people.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, generally, they'll be in the kitchen at the same time because part of what Chefs for Seniors was founded on was also the companionship.
Okay.
So before COVID,
Okay.
it was a lot
Yeah.
easier to just kind of sit in the kitchen and have conversation. Now we ask them to at least stay 6 feet apart or
Okay.
go into another room while we're cooking, especially our
Right.
clients that are,
Right.
have
Okay.
weakened immune systems or things
Uh-huh.
like that so we can keep them safe.
Right.
But yeah, you're welcome to come in. I do have them come in sometime.
I
what you
enjoy
cooking?
that.
Yeah.
I
would
don't.
enjoy
that.
I'm like, can I get a, this is what I want to eat when you get done.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I'm upstairs or I'm in another room and I just smell it. So it's like, I have no
You
desire
can't
to
wait,
cook.
huh?
I just, like today, I was like, I know I want that. So, I want the chicken
Will you
pot
ever
pie.
let me get it?
Mhm. It's
Yeah.
about 11:59, so
It's time for her to go so I can
have
eat
some
her.
lunch.
Wow.
No, I eat while she's there.
Yeah, usually when I'm cleaning up the kitchen,
She eat,
yeah.
huh?
She texts me and she says,
Which one?
which one do you want? Do you want me to leave something out? And it's like, I'll be right down.
Yeah.
That is so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So is it you by yourself? Or you?
Oh,
So I do have a chef. I have one
Oh,
chef
okay,
working for me right now. I'm looking to hire a second one.
Wow.
But yeah,
Oh,
so
girl.
that I can, slowly transition out
Yeah.
of the kitchen and just
Except
run
mine.
Yes,
Except for hers, huh?
yes, but run the business more,
Oh,
on
that's
that side.
That's
neat.
good.
Yeah.
That is neat.
What was your question?
That's what you asked me.
Oh, really?
She had more than
So-
one.
So yeah, Dr. Barnes was actually nice enough to let me train my chef in her kitchen.
Oh, you so
Mhm.
sweet.
Although I still did most of the
Doctor.
cooking.
Why did you leave? Did you also leave an extra food for her? For
Plate.
No, she didn't. Matter of fact, she didn't.
I didn't, but I brought her a thank you
But she,
gift.
yeah,
okay.
I did
that's
give her a
right.
thank you gift.
She didn't bring me
She's
something.
like, okay, give us a tip. Leave me a tip
Yeah.
right
She didn't
there.
bring me something
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah.
That
So,
is
yeah.
it was
awesome.
truly
But
What-
but
okay,
that's
go
how
ahead.
you help people. And
Yeah,
so,
that is
initially I
good.
said,
That's
okay,
good.
a strange man in my house because, single, still single. So it's like a strange man in my house. But I'm like, okay.
Oh, he's a male chef?
This
It's
was a
real
male.
chef. Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, okay.
so I had, a few questions, is he married? Is he straight? Those kind of, questions, And once she told me, I said, okay. And you're going to be with him the whole time. So once she
Yeah, because
cleared
you
it out,
trust her.
I
so,
trust
yeah.
her completely.
Right.
So
Mhm.
whoever she trusts, then I trust her to
Right.
trust him. So I was fine with that. I said just one time, but yeah. But
Oh,
he,
okay.
he was there. They did a great job.
Well, is he married or single?
As far as
He young.
She would have been asking all these questions. I
He's
want,
young.
so
Which
we
is
can see
fine,
which way
but-
we're going to square.
She said he's young.
He was young, which is young is fine. But I think was he married?
no, I think he's single.
Oh, okay. Don't tell Doctor that.
Something didn't work out. Okay, go ahead. All right, next.
Okay. Okay, so before our time is up, I
Yes.
want to know, are we going to be able to taste all of this? Or?
Yes, so I just bought, so usually, like I said, it would be 4
Okay.
instead of 3. But so what we have today is a tamale pie. So
Okay.
in the tamale pie,
This is the tamale pie.
yes, so it
Ooh, that looks
has
delicious.
ground turkey, fiesta corn. We use
Ooh, did you see that?
taco seasoning, bell pepper.
That looks
That
In
looks good.
there, onion, and then it's Jiffy cornbread at the
Mm.
top.
Oh, no
And-
wonder that looks good. I love me some Jiffy.
Yes.
Oh, that looks
And
good.
a little Mexican cheese on top of that.
Uh-huh.
So that's what's in the tamale pie.
Okay, and then,
So
that's
the-
tamale.
yeah, that's the
Oh,
tamale
okay,
pie.
this is,
That's gonna be one of the salmon. So
Now, that's
Ooh.
what I
the
like.
keep this one from,
Mhm.
okay.
So that's the honey garlic
Oh, that
salmon.
looks
So
good.
it's
That's
Garlic.
good.
yeah, so it's got a honey garlic glaze on it, and then
Wow.
we have sauteed spinach and yellow squash.
Oh, that
Wow.
looks good.
Yeah.
That
That
looks
does.
awesome.
Yeah.
The spinach and
Girl, you got
squash
Oreo in the
is
store.
together.
Yeah, so I mix them together, but if somebody doesn't like it like that, I can cook it separate.
Well, you gotta open up your little store like that.
Oh yeah.
That looks
It's
good.
That looks good.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And honey on it.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good.
And what's the other one? Is your favorite?
Chicken
Yeah,
pot
chicken
The
pot
chicken
pie.
pot pie.
Yes.
That looks good.
So that's
Oh,
yeah,
chicken.
that-
And I don't usually eat chicken pot pie, but
Honey,
this
you'll
looks
eat this
good.
one. You will eat this one.
That looks
You eat your
good.
favorite.
I thought that was a pie.
That's
I
an
mean,
actual
not good. It's like a peach cobbler pie.
Doesn't it though? This looks. Oh, I love. Did you
That's
just crust?
So it's
You made it?
No, I didn't do a homemade crust.
Okay,
'cause
but it
it
looks
was not
good,
enough time
though.
to make a homemade
looks
crust.
good,
But
though.
I
Yes.
always, make sure it's good and
Yeah,
done and,
it looks
brown
good.
and flaky.
Yeah,
Gosh.
everything you all that's there. Those are 3 of the 4 things that I have this week. So
Oh, really?
she cooked all of this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, you did all
Everything.
this today?
Yes, because I
Wow.
wanted you guys to have it fresh.
Wow.
Yeah,
That looks
so we'll
good.
just have to heat it up a little bit. But yeah, each week our menu has 18 options on it now. So, and I think we have over 100 selections. So if you're actually a client,
Wow.
you can go on our website, each week.
What
If
is
you
your
don't-
website?
So my personal website is chefsforseniors.com, and then it's /Arlington-Grand-Prairie-TX.
Okay,
a lot.
we'll get that and put it at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, I love that.
But
Yeah, that
you
was
And
a
a
lot.
partridge
can,
in a
but you can go to
For real.
chefsforseniors.com and then go to the location, and it'll be Arlington Grand Prairie. And
So you don't come to Fort Worth?
So I can. Yes. So we
Okay.
have
we want Fort Worth on there.
No,
No, I'm just playing.
Everybody gotta
Okay.
make it
So
rain.
what it
Yeah.
is,
Make it rain. You should
since it's
come
a
to
franchise, generally there's territories.
Okay, yeah.
So at this point, there's somebody very north that has
Okay.
a territory, and then there's
Okay.
me. So just depending on what area of Fort Worth somebody is in, it's up to me to decide if I can go out there or not.
Wow.
So it could be Fort Worth, Irving.
Okay.
So I'm still willing, and my chef is willing to drive. So right now, yeah.
Okay. So are you working every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or you just go in on a certain day for different people?
So it just depends on the client.
Okay.
I personally try to have 2 days where I'm doing other business stuff. So generally 3 days a week I'm doing Chefs for Seniors.
Oh,
Me
okay.
physically in
Okay.
the home.
Oh.
And then my chef has a couple of days that
So
he
you
does.
already have your clientele built up.
Yes, but we're open for more.
Open for more.
We are
okay.
definitely
so she's
open
open
for
for more.
more.
Even though she has her clientele, you
Yes,
all.
we are
she's
always open
always
for
open for
Always
more.
open.
Not
And
on
this would be
Mondays.
Good. Not on Monday.
Not
That's
Mondays at
Doctor's
10.
Day, okay?
Well, no, it can be on Monday.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
It can be on Monday at
But
a different
different
time
time.
or a different chef.
Just don't get her.
I said not Monday
time.
at 10.
Yeah,
Not her time,
It won't
okay.
be me on Monday at 10.
Okay.
That's right.
It would be my other chef Monday
Okay.
at 10.
But let me ask you, what if, now, I know Dr. Barnes wants you.
Yes.
So what if, how do you, what if Kim wanted you and Linda wanted you? I
Right.
wanted you.
Well,
How are you going to do that?
She would do
so
a time.
I guess that's the thing. I'm not really offering myself
Okay.
anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're trying to break in the new
Yes.
chef so that
Yes.
they won't,
Yeah, so
Because
that they
I-
won't
that-
even,
Because some people
used
get
to me.
so hung up, like,
A cuss.
Well, and-
I ain't calling no name, but they want certain people to cook their food for them.
No, absolutely. And that's really what we want. We want them to know that they
Yeah.
have the same chef at the same time
Okay.
every week. So
Okay.
unless there's an emergency or
okay.
maybe the chef is going on vacation,
Okay.
and they switch and the client is okay,
Mhm.
then we'll do that. But that's always the expectation is
okay,
know who's coming in your house every time, week after week.
That's right.
So that you
because
can
they
feel
coming in
comfortable.
there.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh, okay.
That's
That
important.
sounds good. That is important because
Yes.
you don't want nobody going in there
Right.
cooking and taking stuff.
Exactly. And I mean, we
Right.
want
Taking
them
some
to
of
be
them
comfortable.
spices.
or looking around and what she got in the bed.
Yeah,
What
taking.
about those chains in there?
Yeah, taking care. I love that, doctor. You come up missing, you be like, what?
Just handcuffs too.
But yeah.
Yeah, she got them all, girl. I'm gonna talk to the
just
doctor
kidding.
afterwards. I'm gonna talk to the doctor afterwards.
And I'll say we take suggestions too. Like Dr. Barnes has an Italian meat pie
Oh,
that
that's
she
good.
really likes, and
Oh.
she asked if I could make it. So I added that to her
Mhm.
selections.
Wow.
Wow,
And we,
that is awesome.
Yeah, and we had a conversation today. So it's not like you just have to pick your four,
Okay.
we can figure out how we can still get them all in.
So do you do the calorie counts and all that?
No. So that part we don't do because
Okay.
we're not, licensed nutrition professionals, not everybody. So
Okay.
we stay away from that part.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. All righty. So tonight we was learning about all these good, healthy. It's just hard for me to say healthy,
Delicious.
but
Yeah.
delicious,
Tasty.
Tasty health.
tasty
Yes.
foods tonight. And we're going to be able to try these out. The tamale pie. And, this sounds so good. Honey garlic. Every time I think about the honey garlic, I think about my shrimp scampi. Do you do shrimp scampi?
I can.
Oh, girl, you about to win me. I go to Red Lobster and I tear those shrimp scampi up. I can eat a bunch.
They
I think
asked
one
her to
time
leave.
that was my husband said he think they took the shrimp off because of me. So we're going to do chicken pot pie and we're going to taste all of this and then we're going to eat it. I'm so sorry you all out there in Facebook and YouTube land. You all will not be able to eat with us tonight. And that's okay.
But we'll tell them.
But we'll tell you all later on all about it, okay? So we're going to get ready to close out and let this lady here talk about how you can contact her, give us some good words, and then we're going to ask the doctor to give us some words on how she's satisfied with the cooking before we close. Go ahead. What would you tell them tonight?
So I would say, like we started, healthy eating can be tasty. If you are looking to get on the road to health and you don't know where to start, you can contact Chefs for Seniors. I'm Dr. Chef, also known as
Dr. Chef.
also known as Dr. Shaneka Baylor. I am the franchise owner. You don't just have to be a senior to use our service, and you don't necessarily have to be in Arlington, Grand Prairie, or Mansfield. If you contact us, we can see what we can do for you. So you can go to chefsforseniors.com. They will also put the long link at the bottom.
Yes.
Or you can give me a call at 469-476-2420.
And ask for Dr. Chef in the house.
Yeah.
Now, Dr. Barnes, we know that you have tried her services since March of 2020. How satisfied? Because there's a lot of people out there want to know, especially when it comes to food.
Yes.
Is the food tasty? Is it delicious? Give us your feedback. And that's good you brought Dr. Barnes with you to, give that little, we need that 5-star comment from a real
Did she
live
do it as
person.
well as doing the coronavirus? Did she bring you food?
She's been doing this since March.
Since March, she said,
So,
that's what I'm saying.
Throughout the whole
Just the
coronavirus.
fact, because I'm a picky person eater, I may not look like it, but I am. Just the fact that she has done this for 7 months in my house, and I
In
haven't
her
had to cook
kitchen?
in my kitchen, my new kitchen that's old, because
That
it's
she
not been
don't
used.
in there, that
that I
she
don't
never
use.
used.
But just the fact that she has done this for such a long time it speaks volumes, because I'm a picky eater. I may not look like, but I really am. But when I like it, and I have been pleased. I think from a financial standpoint, it's saving me money, and just from a health standpoint, I feel healthier because I like salmon. I just would never cook it among many other things, but I don't have to because she can. So, you tell people eat fish 3 times a week is brain food. Now I can do that. So I would give her the highest recommendations. 5. If there were a 6, I give her a 6, but then I want to keep her humble, so I give her a 5. But I definitely enjoy it. And I actually enjoy her coming. She doesn't know this, but I actually enjoy her coming on Mondays, even when I pop in and out and upstairs, just having someone in my house, because I'm single and I have no one. All right, but it's just...
To eat her salmon with her, y'all.
I don't want you to eat my salmon.
She don't want to eat
salmon. That's my food. But I do recommend, and I'm just so thankful because I want to eat healthily, but I want to have nutritional food. And I knew I wasn't going to do it because I just not a good cook. And so God opened the door that she could do that. And we knew each other. I trust her. She's an honest person. So please don't think, oh God, having a chef in my house, ooh, that's bougie. No, it ain't bougie. It may be a necessity.
Right.
That may be how you all see it as bougie.
Yeah, it isn't bougie.
No,
But
it's
if you
not.
do, that's your choice. But for me, it's a necessity because I'm a busy, productive person and I need someone to help me eat healthily and not my own food. And that's what Dr. Chef can do. So y'all laugh. Y'all laugh too much.
What's gonna happen when you get married? Are you gonna still let her come over?
She gonna have
She gonna be doubling up what she cooks.
So you said you're not gonna cook for the husband? You might
not. I mean, we have to talk about it. No, I won't right now.
We're
Let's just be
gonna get
real.
the doctor to come back on and talk about this when she gets married.
No, ma'am. Because I love him too much to cook for him, so I would want
You think
somebody
you
else.
gonna kill him or something?
And I cook for older couples too. Not that, you know, but I'm just saying, no, I don't mean it like that. But I'm saying that I do have.
Dr. Bonjour ain't getting married till you 94.
But I do
we
have,
understand.
Yeah, you know, older that they just can't get it either. So
Right.
that's why I say it can be customized. We can make
That's a
it
good
work.
one.
However,
Dr. Chef said she can make it work. You know Dr. Boyd will always make us laugh.
please don't take my star.
Let's see, 3 stars now.
Which all I did
I'll
was
give you a
ask
5.
Thank you. All I did was ask her to do the review. You know, it was up to her. I would have taken whatever.
Mhm.
But
You know she was gonna do it right though. 'Cause
I
Dr.
was. Yeah.
She is honest. So
I am,
if she can
I am.
tell her that, you know, that's good. I like that.
yeah.
So if it's something that you don't like, feel free when she comes in. Just tell her, you know, in a
That's right.
nice
Right.
way
Right.
and everything, so you don't get your pot thrown into your.
Right.
Okay, well she probably won't do that
And anyway,
anyway.
but just being specific, say, you know,
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
like
tell
that. It was too spicy. Next time she can tweak it and
Yeah.
make it your own. That's the beauty of having a chef that comes to your home.
That's
She
awesome.
can tweak it, make it yours.
That's
you know, so put your stamp of approval on it.
Right.
That's right.
And
the
stay
longer-
healthy.
The longer we work together, the better it gets.
Mhm.
Because, you know, I know Dr. Barnes doesn't like spicy. We start going through those things. What vegetables, like, even though we do an assessment, oh, you didn't like that taste
Mhm.
with that. So, you want to switch up a vegetable? No problem.
That's awesome. I like that because you have the flexibility
That's
of,
right.
Right.
you know,
Mhm.
your spices or whatever, and you'll be eating healthy.
Yeah.
Now it
Right.
sounds real good to say healthy
There you
after
go.
she said it, and after she said it, I can say
Healthy.
healthy
And tasty.
and tasty
And
and delicious.
Mhm.
So please contact Chef for Seniors, the owner, Dr.
Shaneka Baylor.
Shaneka Baylor, and we're so happy to have someone that actually have tasted her food and have her to come in the
Right.
house.
7
Dr.
months,
Oh, she loves her salmon, please. So
please.
whoever married her, I feel sorry because they're not going to be able to eat her
We had a lot
salmon.
of fish.
So that's all right, you all. But anyway, thank you all for sharing tonight. And remember, every Monday and Thursday, you all, we started a new show on Thursday because Kim always going out snatching people. So we have a lot of guests. So we was blessed to be able to go on Thursdays as well. And we're doing really good. Our Thursday shows are really going up. So please tune in every Monday and what? Thursday. Facebook 8 p.m. YouTube is 7:45. That's so funny because YouTube is 15 minutes earlier. So y'all get to check us out, YouTube, and then switch over 8 o'clock on Facebook. Like our page, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And again, if you would love to be on the show, we never know when Doc gonna be on the show. So if y'all want Doc on the show, just inbox me and say, I want the doctor. Okay? So anyway, that's www.elmatalkshow.com. And I would love for you to bring a topic. We have Sister Chat, which is going to return. Sister Chat is going to return. We have some awesome topics. Both of these ladies on one of our Sister Chat talking about sex
And COVID.
and
But
COVID.
mainly sex.
You see, she wanted to put that in there. Make it. It's not X-rated either.
No, it isn't.
It's not
real.
X-rated.
It's
So
real.
don't be getting all the It's real talk that you need to know about what happened with your body.
Right.
Right.
You know, this is the temple of God, okay? And they really talk about, I really learned a lot on that show. So y'all stay tuned. You're going to see the two doctors along with us, and we're going to learn about sex. If it hurts, you need to talk to the doctors, okay? I knew I'd get you on that one. But anyway, thank you all. Which sauce do y'all think won tonight?
Mustard.
Mustard. Or was it the mama? Slap your mama. Or was it the Miracle Whip? You all need to put it at the bottom of the screen. Which sauce do you think won? Because we want to sauce it up on the Talk of Life Talk Show. Yeah, you left your... That's because she's a devil alligator. Look at her. She's hot. Kim is hot. Kim is our model, y'all. You need to check her out. She can model too. You know? See, we have so much fun on the Talk of Life Talk Show. You get to see all this designer stuff here. You get to hear about Linda escaping from somewhere. And me, I just changed my wigs. And this is Cinnamon. So tune in. A hats off to Emmanuel and Carlos for our producers. Thank you all again. Join us on the Talk of Life Talk Show with Elma, Kimberly, and Linda. And you never know if these two ladies are going to be on the show. So with Doctor and Doctor, hey, I like that. Doctor and Doctor. We love you until we see you face to face. Mwah.
Peace. Bye-bye.